Okay, this is a video for week 15's topic of binder show and tell. Let's see. The first question here is, do you bind? Yes, I do. Um, have for probably 3 years or so. And just more recently, I bind a lot more. How important is binding to you? It's very important, especially as I move on in my transition to help me present successfully. Um, so it's very important to me. I rarely step foot out of my apartment without putting a binder on. Um, I've, it's just, one of those things that I feel is absolutely necessary. Um, I'm sorry, man. Been yawning ever since I woke up this morning. How do you feel about binding? I hate it. It's very uncomfortable. It's caused me to have some skin problems. Um, so I really hate it, but for me, it's like a necessary evil. Even though I hate wearing them, I kind of have to. So, um, where do you get your binders and what models do you use? I've always got my binders from underworks.com. Uh, in fact, I've never used another company's binders. I know there's like Tea Kingdom and maybe Mango Products, and some other Gynomastia vests, but um, I always used Underworks. Oh, what models do I use? Oh, sorry. I use the 997, the double front compression shirt or something. I think that's the name of it. Um, I had a 983, which is a tri-top, which is actually a triple compression vest, but it didn't work very well for me. Being a bigger guy, it just kind of rolled up and uh, became a very tight uh, sports bra type deal. So, um, hope the computer doesn't fall backwards, but I'm gonna attempt to show my binder here. It is all like rolled up, but this is an old one here. It's like a vest type style. I have all white ones. I've heard the black ones tend to run smaller. As far as the sizes aren't true, so that's kind of weird. How much did they cost? $29.99 plus probably about $6 or $7 shipping. So I'd count on spending maybe a little over $35 for one. But when you compare the price to other binders that you can get, I think it's a very good deal, and I think they do a pretty good job. I mean, it can only make you so flat, especially guys with bigger chests, but I think they're well worth the money. You get quite a bit of use out of them. Um, there are some things I wanted to talk about on top of the questions here about binding. Um, don't order a size smaller. It seems like some people think that if they get a smaller binder that it will do a better job of flattening their chest, but that only works up to a certain point, and then you start not really getting any more effect from it, but being extremely uncomfortable. So I'd advise against that. Also, um, I'm kind of glad we're talking about binders here because uh, I've heard some guys lately using ace bandages still for the binding. I always hesitate to say something against a cheaper way of doing things because I know money can be very tight, especially during transition. Guys that are having to pay for their own TE, lab work, doctor visits, therapy. It's hard to come up with that extra, but ACE bandages are designed to tighten as you move because they are supposed to protect a sprained joint or a swollen, injured part of the body. So it's supposed to tighten to keep that part maybe immobile. So I don't really advise against that. Absolutely don't use tape. I've heard of guys using tape. That'll take your skin off. Really. So, um, there are a couple other choices. I don't know how well they work, but for a guy that doesn't have a really big chest, a back brace um, type thing would work. I've used one before. It's kind of thick though, so it can show through your shirt sometimes. But anyway, and you can get a back brace from the same area that you get a Ace bandage from, and they're a little bit cheaper than getting a binder. So anyway, I think that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.